All right, everybody, Greg Pruitt here with Idaho Dispatch, and today I am sitting down with Representative Chad Christensen. And so if you wouldn't mind, just kind of let people know what district you're from, what party you're with, and then we'll go from there.
District 32, the Republican Party. The real Republican, not the pretend kind.
Okay, and so today is the beginning of legislative session. What are you hoping to see get passed, and maybe what are you working on personally, if you don't mind?
Well, the biggest thing that I'm after is, like Mrs. or Heather Scott said today, is ending the emergency order right away. And, that's the number one goal for me right now. And I think, and also amending the Constitution so we can convene when we want to convene. As the legislature can, instead of waiting for the governor to call a special session. And there's quite different views about that. And I believe we can't call ourselves in session now. I mean, we're on our own power. That's how I believe. But others don't believe that. And so I'm getting that amendment to make it very clear that we can convene when we want to convene and deal with the matters of the state when we need to deal with them when things arise, like obviously the COVID issue and emergency order, and Governor Whittle, pulled all his orders and mandates and tyrannical actions, and we couldn't intervene with that. That was an issue for me, big time. And a bill I'm working on is a few of them I'm working on. One is to strip the districts or the health district's power completely to mandate mask and other things which makes it misdemeanors to violate. So in essence, they have legislative powers that they shouldn't have. To make law and mandates and that was put into effect in the 70s, that they could do that. And it's a big abuse of power. Bureaucracy can make law. It's a problem with me, and I plan to strip that power from them. Obviously, my school carry bill will be on the table again, and the whole fine federal gun laws is a big issue for me as well. With what's going on now on national level, I'm pretty worried about that. With the Congress is now controlled by Democrats, and obviously the president's a Democrat, but will be, I think. So it's kind of scary times. So we need to protect Idaho from these federal gun laws and that kind of tyranny. So that's huge for me. I have a bill that will strip martial law from Idaho code. That's a problem for me too. Martial law to me is totally unconstitutional and needs to be gone. To have Governor Whittle have the power to enforce martial laws terrifies me. So, and it should, the public as well. So I hope I get some backing for that and get rid of that. I do know there's some other bills out there to change language in that code, but to make it more palatable if you can make that. But I plan to strip it completely. So.
You've had some very strong words for Governor Little in the last few months.
Yeah, I have, and I'm sure he won't be giving me a hug when he sees me. I'm sure, which is fine. I think it's pretty silly that he'll be in the Lincoln Auditorium for his State of the State address. That's kind of, to me, it's cowardly. And get out there on the House floor and give your speech like you should be, and not hide in that room and broadcast your State of the State speech. But whatever. That's about our bills. I'll run the bill to require schools to tell parents they can opt out of vaccinations. I'll run that bill again. And I'm blank now on my other bills, but any questions other than that?
We're just trying to get a feel, for the people to be able to see what the legislators are working on, and there's been a lot of questions and concerns about the balance of power in the Capitol, and so that was something that a lot of people have been asking Idaho Dispatch on our comment section. Is anything going to be done about that? And so you're saying there are bills in the works to deal with the emergency orders and deal with the balance of power,
right? And something that people kind of are, I've seen legislators talk about this, and the public as well, that they're equal branches. Well, that's not true. The founders designed our system to have the legislature be the most powerful branch because it represents the people. So, and same when national level, state level, that the Congress should be the most powerful, and social state legislatures for that reason. That's how it was designed by our founders, and that's how it should be.
Okay. Well, we have heard rumors possibly that the session will be shorter than normal. So does that mean, if that is true, that you guys are going to feel a lot more pressure to push these bills through earlier than generally speaking? It seems like a lot of the hot button topics always seem to be pushed off till the very end of session,
Right.
and so.
Well, we need to have a consensus to sine die. So I hope these Republicans don't cower down and sine die without things being addressed and being in the state. Which if that happens, I won't vote to sine die if things aren't done. So I hope these other legislators and Republicans especially don't pull that. So.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to add to the people of Idaho or the people in your district?
I just hang on there, and I know you're worried, and we'll do our best to go after the governor's so-called powers he's used in the past, and the separation of powers. We will address that, and we'll do our best to protect your rights.
All right. Thank you for your time.
You bet.